Hey everyone, it's Dan Charles with LiteForex here. It is Tuesday, July 28th. We're going to do a breakdown of the major Forex pairs, starting with the Australian USD. Please subscribe to the channel. Go to the link in the description below this video and hit the like button if you like my videos. I'd really appreciate that. Alright, let's get going. Taking a look at the Australian USD. Now you can see it did put in a lower high from the high made on the 22nd. That high was 71.83. Today we hit 71.77. I still think this could break out tomorrow, and 72 is going to be the next significant price to hit. It could definitely happen tomorrow. Let's see if it can break out. Now on the 240 though, you can see things are pulling back. The 60 as well. Let's take a look at the 60 minute here. So yeah, you can see that resistance today around 71.77, pulling back. Yeah, this really needs to take out this resistance. It hit a wall today at 71.68. You can see that twice it hit that same high, pulling back as it is now. So yeah, that needs to get taken out. And yeah, so first let's take out that 71.68 resistance, and then we'll worry about the 71.77. But yeah, it's we're almost done this month. You can see that 72 price. Massive move. You do have to expect some sort of pullback is coming. Look at all the green on the weekly chart. Yeah, it's been an amazing run. So let's see if it can take 72 up, but we are very, very close to pulling back. All right, let's see how the Australian futures are looking. Pretty much the same. We're right at that 72 price. I think it could get taken out possibly tomorrow, but of course we got to take out those resistance levels like I just mentioned. But I like the chances. Let's see if it can do that. But again, we are ready for a pullback. It is coming. All right, let's take a look at the Euro USD. All right, well, the Euro USD has just been on a massive run. And yesterday, when I looked at this, I knew we were pulling back today. In fact, I had a 1.17 was the support, which it did hold today. It put in a lower high. I think we're going to get more of a pullback than what we're seeing here. You look at the weekly chart, this is really just looking like we're really due for that. You can see we're very close to that 1.18 price on the monthly. We're almost done this month. I just see a pullback coming. You can see on the 60 we're already pulling back. Let's blow that up here. You can see we're putting in these lower highs. Need to hold these levels here. 17 is that support like I talked about. It is trending that way. I do see the Euro USD pulling back more. This is it's a pullback, but I'm expecting more of a pullback than that. It would be very surprising if it just continues to roar up and continue going straight up. There's that 1.18 price just right there. But anything can happen in this environment. But I just think we're ready for a pullback here. But let's see the futures. Well, similar scenario, lower high. Resistance at 1.18. That was hit yesterday. 1.17940. Yeah, I just see I see this pulling back more. Come back to the moving average. Could easily come back to 16.5. So let's look for that pullback next day. All right, pound USD is just bullish as ever. Everything is bullish against the US dollar right now. The US dollar is weak. So we busted through 1.29 today. 1.28 was the price I was saying last day that we need to take out. Well, that got taken out yesterday. 1.29 got taken out today. Let's see if we can hold 2.9 support and take out 1.28. 1.30 tomorrow. I think there's more upside on this one, but we're definitely getting close to pulling back on this one too. Count all the greens in a row. Just like you see here, green, 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 a lot of green, big pullback, big rally here. So, but I still think we could have one more move. We could touch 1.30 tomorrow. You look at the 240 though, you can just see here, we're starting to pull back. And the 60-minute chart pulling back. So you can see that support around, right around here, 29.18. Right around the open today, 29.19, 29.18. That's going to be an important support price for the pound USD. If that breaks, this is coming down. It's going to come down. So let's see if it can hold that price. But yeah, I think we could touch 1.30 tomorrow. Let's see what the futures are looking like. Pretty much the same thing. Yeah, it's looking strong. Looking like there's more upside, but you know, if these other ones pull back, if the US dollar gains some strength tomorrow, of course, these will pull back as well. And they're due. They're due for that pullback. Just like New Zealand. New Zealand USD pulled back today. Resistance at 67. Support is going to be 66.30. You can see the open of yesterday, 66.30. The low today was 66.33. So it did pull up on that low. Just like the Australian dollar, I just think this is it's due for a pullback. So, if it can hold 66.30, that would be huge. And then of course 66 is really the main support level. But let's see, anything can happen again. But it could still bust through 67 tomorrow. But I just think there's the U.S. dollar is going to have a rebound. It might be short term, but these pairs against the U.S. dollar are definitely looking like they're ready to pull back. Let's take a look at the futures chart. Okay, so it's not registered. There it is. So yeah, it hit resistance today off of 67. You can see that pulling back. Yeah, this one, just the way it's setting up on the weekly as well. You can this is really setting up to come down. So I am going to be bearish on the New Zealand USD. Okay, USDCAD. Now the USDCAD, Canadian dollar strong. USDCAD, bit of a turnaround today. This needs to break back above 34, 1.34. There we go, 34. You can see the high today was 34.07. So it did break above it, but then pulled back where it's at right now, 33.80. Yeah, this needs to close above 34, but realistically, 35 is that price that this needs to be back above to really confirm any sort of a turnaround. You know, you look at the weekly chart here, and it does look like we could get that bounce. And for now, at least, it's holding this low right here. 1.3315. It's holding that low for now. Let's see if it can get that bounce. And the 240 is really looking to me like it's trying to put in a bottom. It was trying over here when we looked at this on the weekend, but now it's really confirming it. It's really confirming to me that I think we're going to get a more significant rebound on the USDCAD tomorrow. But let's take a look and see how the Canadian dollar is looking. Okay, so the Canadian dollar, I talked about 75 is the next significant price that needs to be taken out, and it hit 75.020 today and pulled back. So we got resistance at 75. Canadian dollar definitely looks like it could be pulling back And yeah, look for a rebound on the USD CAD tomorrow. Okay, lastly, the USD yen. Now the USD yen, after breaking through this choppy channel, busting through on the 24th, yesterday and today, continues to go down. You can see it was up though. It did pull up a little bit and then back down. Now 105 is very important support on the USD yen, so it is showing that support right now. If we look at the 60, yeah, you can see it holding that support, but this needs to break above 105.35. That would be an important price for it to break above to really confirm this bull trend reversal to a bullish trend. Obviously it's in a bear trend now, but yeah, if it can break above there, that would be the first step. Most charts are still looking quite bearish, of course, but we are getting far from that moving average, and so maybe we hit support at 105 tomorrow. We're overextended, needs to get back to the moving average. We'll see if it can bounce, but that would be what I would look at, that 105.35 as the important price that it would need to break. But let's see how the yen is looking, because I'm sure the yen is, yeah, the yen is starting to look a little bit weak, because we got this resistance on the yen right here. We hit some resistance at 0.0095335. That was hit. You can see that now, and now we're trying to set up, putting in higher lows, looking to break out, but it needs to break that high. So if it breaks that high, then that would be good. But this is getting a little bit overextended. It's just going straight up. Like I say, nothing goes straight up for too long. Just like we got here, we're going straight up here. Needs to pull back, come back to the moving average. Then it comes up again, and then it comes down. So whatever's going straight up, it typically is a 1 to 3 day type scenario when something's just parabolic like this. And this is 3 days. Could have one more day in it, but this is ready to pull back, and the USD yen is ready for a rebound. All right, that is the breakdown for these Forex pairs for Tuesday, July 28th. Again, please subscribe to the channel. Hit that link in the description below this video, and also hit the like button if you like my videos. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.